चल हो जा शुरू.
केसरिया से मन जोगी हुआ रे, दिल झूमे देखो पतवारा हुआ रे, दिल झूमे देखो पतवारा हुआ रे.
हर पल मनाओ केसरी त्योहार. विमल, बोलो जुबान केसरी.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's go straight into the discussion right now. And I want to make a point here. You were mentioning Narasimha Rao government, 1991, 240 seats, 244 seats?
Less than that, 200 something.
220.
220.
And they got the support of external parties?
Yes.
They had a fantastic 5-year term?
Yes.
They brought in economic liberalization. They
Yes.
handled the Latur earthquake.
Yes.
They made Western overtures.
Yes.
They strengthened the nuclear weapons
Re-established
program.
relationship with Israel.
Re-established relations with the West. So, my point is, we are heading for a very significantly stable government. Now,
Also on
yeah, okay,
both
great.
UPA 1, UPA 2 had less than 200 seats, Congress party.
Yeah, so I mean, you know, I'm flabbergasted, and now at this Congress claiming moral victory. I had Priyanka Gandhi say, I am very happy at our performance in Uttar Pradesh. What? How? 5 seats? 5 seats, Uday Dada, what's going on here?
Absolutely.
5 seats you get in Uttar Pradesh and you're celebrating. And you got the whole Lutyens media jumping behind you for what? And I've got graphics on the screen. Suprashta, please look at this. Congress says we are going to take moral victory. And my question is, let's go slowly through each graphic here, viewers. And I'll get responses out here. Moral victory. BJP 240. Congress 99. Moral victory. Uday Dada, what's this? Your first response to that. What's the moral victory here, ladies and gentlemen?
While the recovery is significant,
Yes.
the kind of tom-tomming they are doing is totally unjustified.
It's pure tom-tomming. Suprashta, my
Because-
second plate here, Congress on its own.
On the contrary, it has given space to SP to develop.
Absolutely. My second point to Subrashta, Congress is today 143 seats behind the BJP. Yet they are claiming victory. How do you read it? Subrashta. It's floating in double digits.
I
It's
think
floating in double digits. Yes, Subrashta.
I have always maintained that till the time the Gandhi Parivar is at the top of leadership in Congress, they are not going to let go of this arrogance very easily. The very fact that they are unable to recognize that they are nowhere in the reckoning to form a government and still gloating about some kind of victory goes on to show a lot. If they were really serious about the people of this country, they would have talked policy right now. What they are talking right now instead is the politics of this entire scenario. Please understand, even politically, BJP is going to form the government. The next 5 years are not going to be UPA. It is going to be NDA.
Yeah.
So whatever it is, I think also in terms of the kind of reactions that one is getting from the BJP, first of all, as citizens of this country, I need to tell as a citizen of this country who is aware of my politics, I want to tell
Precisely.
the BJP, congratulations.
Yeah.
And please sit back and reflect.
And
but do not let your body language be so low in front of the camera and in front of the opposition that you're not able to, formulate the kind of alliance that you want to. You're still the single largest party. You're still somebody who has all the negotiation tacks up your sleeves. So negotiate well with the regional party. The regional parties will not listen to the Congress because Congress today has won 38 seats, is leading in 61. BJP has won 94, is leading in 145 as of now, as I look at the Election Commission figures right now. So who is on a stronger negotiation plank?
Yeah.
And I think the body language of the BJP and the Congress should reflect this kind of, learning.
Can I say something?
Now, Subir Bhaumik, before I come to you, sir, I just want to run one graphic plate. Please, sobering thought this evening. Sobering thought this evening. Despite the BJP's huge loss from 2019, primarily led 60%, by their collapse in Uttar Pradesh, the Congress still trails by 143. This is a best case situation for the Congress party. Therefore, because you're not going to have the BJP collapsing every second day in Uttar Pradesh like they've done this time. Subir Bhaumik, these are the real facts. This is what the people of this country need to see. I don't know what the Congress party is celebrating. Subir Bhaumik.
I have an entirely different take.
Yes, as usual. Please, louder, sir.
If the BJP had a huge margin, they would get complacent. Now, the BJP has to deliver.
Yes.
And that's not precisely something that the Congress will enjoy.
Yeah.
Because if the BJP delivers now, because they are under pressure, and they don't have the kind of, they can't sit back, they can't take a laid back approach. So my take is, this time, Modi and his team has to perform, perhaps will perform.
Oh, they're
Especially on
back to
crucial
the wall.
issues.
They better
And therefore,
perform.
the
They better
Congress,
perform. They better
it's
perform.
early.
Kishore Babu, I want to get you in.
It's too early
Kishore
for
Babu,
them
I
to
want to
start
get you in.
celebrating.
On my next point tonight,
It's
please
too
look at
early
the
for them
screen,
to
ladies and
start
gentlemen.
celebrating.
Please look at the screen on my next point tonight. Congress party vote share. Vote share is all what we wanted. Vote share is the real story of an election, ladies and gentlemen. BJP from 38.3 to 37. Congress party, Abhishek, your area, your turf, from 19 to 21. So vote share wise, fairly status quo.
Yep, both sides.
Fairly status quo. This despite, just look at this, this is despite the BJP's very, very poor performance. In Uttar Pradesh, they still hold on to 37%. My question tonight to everyone, including Congress supporters, you want to celebrate, please do, but what are you celebrating? Kishore Babu, how do you read it? Kishore Babu.
Yeah, Arnab, just I want to read for you.
Yes.
One message is floating in the social media. Indian people have given a verdict that will be remembered for a very long time in Indian politics. They have given BJP and partners a victory that feels like a defeat. They have given the Congress Alliance a defeat that feels like a victory.
That's well said, actually. Well said, well said.
Very well said.
Well articulated. Well articulated. But then it can be misleading on both sides. So what Subrashta says is correct. The BJP must not have the body language of one who has suffered a defeat. Because actually, technically, they've scored a victory, but they set their own benchmark too high.
BJP should be assertive with 4 states coming to the NDA,
this means-
assembly states also coming to the NDA. They should be more assertive.
This means everyone's going to be watching very closely at the Prime Minister's body language today. Right. I've just been told on this primetime broadcast, the Prime Minister should be coming between 7:45 and 8 o'clock at the BJP headquarters, and I can tell you all eyes are going to be on the TV sets on that and how he's going to play this moment out. My internal information is the Prime Minister is preparing to form a strong government, and the BJP is working hard to get him those extra seats, to give him a cushion of comfort which he needs. Now, Mr. Dr. Santosh Mehrotra, I've got your name wrong all day. I apologize for that. But I want to go to my next plate. 16% towering of the BJP vote share over the Congress. Yet it is the Congress which is celebrating that we are only 16% behind the BJP. This is the Congress party. Next graphic plate, please. It is their 3rd worst seat share and 3rd worst vote share performance. I think it's more about, I'm telling you, this is more about the Congress, the top brass, Jairam Ramesh, KC Venugopal, all these guys telling Rahul Gandhi, we are still there. We're still there right behind you, Rahul Gandhi, don't worry, you got it right. That's misleading stuff. This is not a great performance for the Congress party. Santosh Mehrotra, in 64 years, the Modi government is the only government to complete 2 full terms and be back for a 3rd. These are some facts that we need to look at so that we get a sense of perspective on the numbers. Last plate on the screen. I'm going to go to the others. Santosh Mehrotra now. Please, Dr. Mehrotra.
Arnab, I tend to agree with you, and honestly, there is no scope for Congress to be complacent.
Exactly.
The point is that they have already been out of power for 10 years. They'll be out of power in the center for another 5.
Yeah.
And however, let's just remember that they have 3 state assembly governments, and they are about to fight at least 3 more, which are Haryana, certainly Maharashtra, and if I remember correctly, there's one other, and Jharkhand, you're absolutely right. And these
this year, you're right.
This year. So they better get their act together so that they really win this.
So this point is, Santosh ji, sorry to interrupt you there.
No,
the mirage of the alliance.
Ji.
The mirage of the alliance. I call this the mirage of the alliance. Everyone watching the program tonight is saying, this is really close. NDA 290, Congress 234. No, it's not Congress 234. Out of the NDA, 240 to 245 is BJP alone. The other number, viewers, that you're seeing there on your screen, am I pointing in the right direction here? That number is not, no, that number you're seeing there on top of the screen is not a Congress number. It is a Trinamool Congress number, it is a DMK number, it is a Samajwadi Party number. The Congress number in the INDI Alliance is only 37% of the INDI Alliance. The BJP share in the NDA Alliance, on the contrary, is more than 90% of the NDA Alliance. So,
That's not surprising.
I just want perspective. Too many people calling tonight say 290. It's not that. That's not the number.
You are stating the facts.
Yes.
The point is, Arnab,
yes,
that in any case, the NDA had very small number of alliance partners. And Congress
they'll have to
many
work
more.
on that for sure. That's a lesson for them.
So, of course. So, the more important point here for the Congress is they have to wake up to smell the coffee. That if they are thanking their stars that we are not in a Congress Mukt Bharat situation.
Yeah.
So they've done reasonably well in the center. They've got 3 state governments, and they should really get their act together to fight and win
I
these
think the
3
BJP, the other way.
forthcoming.
Look, see, if it was a question of anti-incumbency, Dhananjay Joshi is basically people of India punishing you. You've been in power. I'm not happy enough. I needed more jobs. I needed less electricity cost. I needed less LPG cost. I'm going to punish you. If the punishment is this, then one part of the BJP will be saying, Dhananjay Joshi, I'm glad we got away with this kind of a punishment where we still come back to power. And the baseline vote share, you're the psephologist out here, on your screen, ladies and gentlemen, the baseline vote share, the BJP increases from 2014, 32% vote share. BJP has increased its baseline vote share from 2014. The BJP has vote share. Please pay attention. Now, I'm not making this up, viewers. The BJP's vote share this time is 5% more than when then Chief Minister Narendra Modi came to power with 32% vote share in 2014. This is an important point. Please, Dhananjay, over to you on that one.
So, you see, elections in India.
19 में 38.3 है.
Right.
2014 में 32 के करीब है. तो मैं कह रहा हूँ 5% उनकी इंक्रीज हुई है तब से. तो ये ज्यादा ओवर इंटरप्रेट नहीं किया जाए इस रिजल्ट को. जी, धनंजय.
So basically, seats change hands when there's a swing in votes. So in 2014, BJP came up to 31.5% odd. Then it went right up to 37.5%. And now there's a swing against it. This swing is what you can call anti-incumbency swing. But the baseline is so high. BJP was so high up compared to the Congress and other parties that even when it is losing votes, it is way ahead of the Congress and any other political party. Right. The second point I want to make is this is also, and I know many would disagree with me in this room, but elections are also fought at a state level. So Bengal is a different story. Bihar is a different story. Neighboring Uttar Pradesh is a different story. So local dynamics, yes, but delivery, social equations, all of this comes together, and on top of it, the biggest number is where are you starting from? The baseline of BJP was so high that after that, even if they come down, there's no way they could have gone below the Congress.
The important fact to remember here is, in Saurabh Shah, the BJP's vote share is status quo compared to 2019. About a less than 1% gap share, or maybe around 1%. 1.5%. A concentrated loss in Uttar Pradesh and in Maharashtra. So the BJP leadership really has to get its act together in Maharashtra and Uttar Pradesh. If they really figure those out and see if any particular caste combinations have hurt them, then they are stronger back in the game. Saurabh Shah.
I don't think BJP plays any caste cards. Basically, BJP...
No, this time they did. In Uttar Pradesh, in seat distribution, it was felt they did.
Basically, BJP is a cadre-based organization, came from Jansangh and good part of RSS. So it is a very disciplined cadre. It has very disciplined cadre, which previously leftist parties used to have. Here in Sanatan
Parampara, headquarters shots. Yeah, please continue.
Here in Sanatan Parampara,
headquarters shots.
They have very disciplined cadre, which Congress does not have, which other parties like SAPA or TMC, they don't have. So I am hopeful that within 5 years, BJP will be more strong than what results which we are seeing today. It will be much more stronger. Maybe after 5 years, there won't be any sutra like ab ki baar 400 par, but then at that time, in real sense, they will have more than 400 seats, maybe more, because now delimitation is coming after 26.
I think it is true. And also, I would like to add one thing here. Again, I'm looking at everything in perspective.
Arnab.
Sir, I'll come to you from this side. Uday Dada, one point I want to add to everyone, and that should also be here. See, we are losing sight. One section of the media is so strongly looking for some Congress revival, they are not giving the big picture. The big fact is, and go to the fact, in the last 48 hours, Uday Dada, do we realize that the BJP has won 4 more states? NDA, Sikkim, Arunachal, Odisha and Andhra. These are all part of the national story. So we need to look at that as well when we are looking at the big national picture. Can we go to the next plate? Because I want to emphasize these specific points. NDA steamrolled 4 state assemblies. BJP has maxed out, next plate, in Madhya Pradesh and Himachal Pradesh. BJP has aced it in Gujarat, Uttarakhand and Chhattisgarh. BJP has made significant vote share inroads in Kerala and Tamil Nadu. In 39 years, Uday Dada, your state of Gujarat, no Congress dent. And the BJP is the only party which gets 200 plus seats 3 times in a row. So keep the big picture in mind. Let's all calm down a little bit. And that's how I see it, because I don't think the markets know how to read a result. And that's why the markets respond, Kishore, in this really sort of volatile way. Yeah, please.
My gut feeling is,
yeah, always.
Big Prime Minister like Manmohan Singh, with much lesser support base,
yes,
who pull on for 5 years,
yes,
quite successfully.
Yes.
Mr. Modi will do far better. He'll come out stronger.
What is this going to be? You know the Prime Minister well.
Yes.
You've reported on him. If I may say so, you're one of the few journalists who have known him personally. How is the Prime Minister?
He can adjust to any situation.
Tell me, how would the Prime Minister be responding to this situation?
You see, first thing you have to understand, the Prime Minister can adjust to any situation.
What do you mean adjust to any situation?
No, people are saying that he would have been jolted. How will he face this scene where it doesn't have full majority? But I feel...
How do you think he will take it? Because Uday Dada knows him well. The same question I asked Mr. Gurumurthy earlier. These are among the few people who sort of know the Prime Minister. How would he be?
He will take
who
it
will
as a
lead a
wake-up
very
call.
stable government for the next 5 years. I have no doubt about it. And it will deliver.
It as a wake-up call.
Will he change his policy?
100%.
Will he change his policy?
A person like Manmohan Singh, as Abhishek said, if a person like Manmohan Singh with much lesser support base could deliver, why not Mr. Modi?
I have a question, bro.
Abhishek.
I have a question. You see,
1 minute, he's got a question.
No, Abhishek.
as Chief Minister for 4 terms and then as Prime Minister for 2 terms,
Yeah.
Prime Minister Modi has enjoyed complete majority, right?
Yeah.
In every term.
Yeah.
So did Chief Minister Modi also.
Exactly. So now, not having the 272 mark, does it have some psychological consequence insofar as...
That's a key point. That's what people want to know.
I have known him for 36 years.
Yeah.
I know him inside out. I very strongly feel that he can adjust to any situation and he'll find out a solution.
He'll find out a solution.
No, he will come out stronger.
Subrashta, quickly.
I have no doubt about it. He will come out stronger as an administrator. He will come out stronger as a policy maker. All this, pessimistic things which are being said will not be visible after a few days.
Quickly.
Treat this as a
I got to
wake-up
pull her.
call.
I'll come to you.
Uday Dada has been
You'll get his
covering the
act
Prime
together.
Minister for a really long time, and in Gujarat too. Correct me, Dada, if I'm wrong. Please remember when Mr. Modi was the Chief Minister of Gujarat, he did not have a very favorable government at the center. But still he delivered on developmental counts.
Absolutely.
And this is because he knows the power and tact of negotiation. This is why I was saying that the body language has to change. It has to be that of a prime and principal negotiator now.
Pull around.
The basic situation, that while earlier Arnab was comparing Narasimha Rao government.
No, I didn't compare. No, 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute. I didn't compare Narasimha Rao to Narendra Modi.
Narasimha Rao had not
I said the numbers are so
reforms.
similar. I didn't say that, sir.
Then
If you look at what I said, and I'd like to repeat that.
No.
I said I compared the numbers of Narasimha Rao to the numbers of Narendra
fair
Modi.
enough. Sir,
I should not be
go from there.
misquoted on that.
With those numbers, Narasimha Rao could guide a government, a wonderful government for 5 years because of his mental attitude, mental frame. Does Narendra Modi have that?
That's what Udit Dada is saying. He has. That's what he's saying. He has.
Narendra Modi has
tremendous
got a
adaptability.
wherewithal.
He has tremendous adaptability.
Wherewithal to take the party ahead in any kind of situation. And this is not a very, very pessimistic scenario. Just because you're comparing it with 400 seats, you feel that, the scenario is very pessimistic,
I think,
it is not so.
Everything, viewers, that we are speculating tonight, everything will become clear. Everything will become abundantly clear in a few minutes. Everything will become abundantly clear. Everything, ladies and gentlemen, will become abundantly clear.
Next few minutes.
Udai Dada, it's a question of another 15 to 20 minutes.
Yes.
Everything will become clear with the address of the Prime Minister.